Well, now that you've seen the situation there of poverty and unemployment, well, let's find out what some of the solutions are. The Dr. Kenneth Kaunda District Municipality has created a number of cooperatives to try and diversify the economy, stimulate the local economy here as well, and also create a number of income-generating streams such as those that you have seen in that clip. Let's speak to the Executive Mayor now, Moloi, to bring us up to speed with how far they are in the progress. A very good morning to you, Mayor. How are you?
Good morning to you, Ali, and you look beautiful today.
Thank you so much. And we're surrounded by such contrast, but I know all things that are surrounding us now can also look beautiful, because recycling is one of the cooperatives that you've created to try and generate income for those who are unemployed in the area.
Yes, actually for a very long time we knew that waste is money. And we have been trying to come up with ways and means of how to make sure that our people benefit out of the waste that is there. So what we have done as a district, Kenneth Kaunda District Municipality, we have been actually funding this project many years ago for the past 10 years, because we have been contributing 1 million rand per annum to the municipality of Motlosana as an agent, because now they are the ones who are actually directly responsible for this waste center. So what we have done, we have managed to source funding through, because as a municipality we looked for people. We have a panel of people who are able to go and source funding for us, and Sorry Capital is one of them, and I'm sure at some point you'll interview them. So we managed to source something like 25 million rands, and we'll top it up as the district ourselves to make sure that these people who are collecting waste, they benefit. So they must sell this waste. That is why at some point we have formed through our secondary cooperative, we have formed other cooperatives in we want to escalate the cooperatives in each and every ward, that there must be collection center, the buyback centers, so that waste must be collected from the homes and be packaged and be sent to the center. At some point this will actually fit in well with our Cleanest City campaign, because we want to clean our cities, because our cities are not really clean. But we thought that this project, starting with this project, will create the necessary employment for our people, and especially because you have seen in Kuma what is the hardest hit area, because we used to have mines like Buffles and Harties and other mines that had actually shut down, and the economy went deep down, and our people are the most hardest hit. And we thought that we must then start here, because that's where you find your Zama people who are actually destroying our property, that we can utilize it and regenerate other streams of the economy. But this project is actually one of the legacy projects that as Dr. Kenneth Kaunda District Municipality we want to bring to our people, because it's going to, at least as of now, it will generate 320 direct jobs, and it will subsequently create more than 500 other direct and permanent jobs, will be 320. But it can go beyond 500 jobs, because it will create other subsidiary jobs in between, because we will have the logistics people, because then there will be transport that must go to collect the waste from the people. So bringing waste from wherever it is to the centers, and then there will be other people coming into the picture.
And of course people can also manufacture some products that can be sold. So it speaks to sustainability.
Sustainability, we are guaranteed that this project will forever, for as long as there is waste, this project will be there forever and ever, and it will create more jobs. And those households that has been without food on their table, we are actually concentrating on those holes. And we are not also discarding those people who have been scavengers, that have been called scavengers, that have been there in the dumping sites. We are actually going to incorporate them into the project itself, so that they become part of the project, so that we form them into the cooperative, because they've been doing recycling anyway all along. So this will help us, and it will actually fit into our strategy of Dr. Kenneth Kaunda to make sure that we diversify our economy as Dr. Kenneth Kaunda and come with other more economic projects that will help into creating jobs for our people in the district.
So it's a double-edged sword. You're cleaning the area, you're creating jobs, you're stimulating the local economy, but also are there any other areas that you'll be focusing on, very briefly?
Yes, of course. We will be launching very soon. We will talk about it now, as Dr. Kenneth Kaunda District Municipality will be setting up 210 hotspot sites, free Wi-Fi into the entirety of Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. We are budgeting an amount of 25 million. 25 million for 3 years. I think so. In the next 3, something like it's supposed to be 10 million per year. But to make sure that our young people in the schools, they benefit, they have access to the internet. In the libraries, we are going to be putting this Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi in the libraries, in our schools.
Because technology is the way to go.
And by the way, we want our young people to have access, unlimited access to educational sites, but obviously we'll block other sites.
Yeah, you must monitor those other sites. I've loved discussing this with you, and I hope that next year or the year after that, when we come back, we will be seeing some of the implementation of what we're talking about today. Ms. Mayor, thank you so much for joining us for that. And I think it speaks directly to the question of the day. Sam reminded you of it a little bit earlier. What should happen to mines that are no longer in use? Well, here's something else that should happen. You should try and find other income generating streams to stimulate the local economy there, because of course when the mine is no longer used, unemployment arises. Also, there's a health and safety aspect as well. Do get in touch with us, do get involved, have your say, let us know what you think. We're taking a quick ad break. Morning Live continues after this. Stay right where you are.